Hey guys, so today we're doing another makeup tutorial. In today's look, initially what I was going for was just to do kind of a bright, bold, but yet dramatic kind of eye makeup look, which this is what I came up with. It's kind of just a gold and bronzy, kind of smoked out eye look with some dramatic black liner. But like I said, what I was initially going for was kind of to do a dramatic, bold look that still looks good with a red lip. Then once I put the red lips on, once I actually completed the whole look, I realized it kind of reminded me of Kat Von D. So I guess I'm just going to call this video a Kat Von D inspired makeup tutorial, even though that wasn't really my intention, but it still kind of looks like it. But anyway, if you're interested in learning how to get this look, just keep watching. First step is to use an eyeshadow primer, and today I used my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And then next, what I'm going to be using today is the Urban Decay Naked palette. If you don't have this, the colors I'm going to be using are I'm going to be using a gold color, kind of a bronze color, a dark brown, and a black. So if you have those type of similar shades, then just go ahead and grab those. If you don't have this palette, it's not a huge deal. If you do have this palette, what I'm going to use first is Half Baked, which is this gold color. To apply it, I'm just going to be using a flat shader brush and apply that all over my lid and up to the crease. Then if you need to, you can just blend out the edges with a clean brush. Then next, I'm going to be taking from the Naked palette, I'm going to be taking the next color. We used Half Baked, then the next one to the right is Smog, so we're going to pick up that with just a crease brush. So we're going to apply that right above Half Baked into the crease. Then just use your blending brush and blend the edge of that too. Then next, using more of a pointed kind of crease brush, this is my MAC 222. I'm going to go in with Dark Horse, which is the next color to the right. So Half Baked, Smog, then Dark Horse. So this is just a dark shimmery brown. Picking up a bit of that with my brush. And the reason I'm using a pointed, more pointed type crease brush compared to this one has a little bit more of a point, because I want to get it right into the crease. And with this brush, you're able to get really precise. So just doing windshield wiper motions back and forth into the crease and just packing on that color. And you want the color to be heavier or thicker on towards the outer corner and taper in once you get towards the inner corner. Then with the same brush, I'm going to be picking up Creep, which is this dark shimmery black. If you want to use a matte black too, that's fine as well. I just want to keep using the same palette, so I'm doing that. And then I'm just going to go right into the crease. Same spot that we did Dark Horse, just adding more depth with the dark black. Then from there, you can just take your blending brush and kind of soften up where you added the black. Then I'm going to go in with the first crease brush I used and going back in with Smog, which was the second color that we applied. Going back in with that and go right over just above the crease, kind of blending out the black a little bit. Going back in one more time with Creep and my MAC 222. So I'm just going back and forth with the colors, making sure that they're even on both eyes. I'm just going to take my blending brush and blend out the top of the colors. Just make sure there's no harsh lines. Then I'm going to go back in with the first shader brush that we used. I'm going back in with Half Baked, which was the gold color. And applying that onto the crease again, just because we lost some of the color. We want to make sure the lid is the most important part for this look because we want the gold to really pop. So we want to make sure once you've applied your other colors that your gold is still really bold and still stands out. Then with the tip of the shader brush I was using, I'm going to dip it back into Half Baked, which is the gold color, and just line my bottom lash line with it, starting from the inner corner and blending towards the outer corner. And you can even blend it out a little bit with your finger. Then next I'm going to go with a smudge brush. It's just a brush with short, dense bristles. And I'm going to dip into Creep, which is the black color in the palette. This one right here. And I'm going to add that to the outer corner. I'm blending in. You also want to just bring it up towards the lid color just to make sure it blends together. So you can blend that with your finger too. And I'm just going to take the duo pencil that comes with the Naked palette. I'm going to use the black end, which is called 0, and just tight line. Then again with the Naked palette, I'm going to go into the color Sin, and I'm just going to take my pinky and go right into that color, and then just apply it for my inner corner. Because my pinky's kind of the perfect size just to get right in there to add the color, so I don't have to use a brush. Then what I like to do, if I feel like the color went a little too high when I was blending up, I like to just take my regular face powder and just a fluffy brush and just pick up some of that, add it to or below the brow, and blend down a little bit just so I can bring down the color a little bit if it's too high. And then going in with the same brush and into the Naked palette, I'm going to go into Virgin and apply that right on top of the face powder that I just applied. If you don't feel that your eye color or your eyeshadow color went too high, then you don't need to do the powder part. So after my brow highlight, I went ahead and filled in my other eyebrow, so if you need to do that, go ahead and do it. Next I'm going to be doing some black liner, and to do that I'm going to be using Bobbi Brown's gel liner and black ink. If you want to use liquid eyeliner or gel liner or pencil liner, whatever you want to do that you're most comfortable with, go for it. Gel liner is just easiest for me. And I'm going to be applying with my MAC 266, which is just an angled brush. So you just want to apply your eyeliner how you normally would, and then what we're going to do is just bring it out to a really dramatic pointy wing at the end. So I went ahead and applied my mascara as well, and I used the Maybelline the Falsies mascara, and this is in the color Very Black. Next for blush, I'm going to be using MAC's Mineralized Blush in the color Gentle. Ooh, the light is like blaring. And to apply, I'm just going to use a stippling brush, so MAC 187. I'm going to apply that towards my hairline. Then for my highlight, I'm going to be using Smashbox Soft Lights in the color Shimmer. And to apply it, I'm going to be using my MAC 188. Same brush as the 187, just a little smaller. And apply that along my cheekbones. Then for lips today, I'm going to be using MAC's Viva Glam lipstick in Cindy. Then on top of that, you don't necessarily need a gloss, but just for fun, I'm going to add my Viva Glam lip gloss in Cindy as well, just because they kind of just go together. So I'm just going to add that right on top. You can always just do the lipstick by itself, or even do the lip gloss by itself. Alright, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until my next video, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.